Greetings and salutations. Today we're going to be looking at the Tasco reflex red dot sight. If this is your first time to these types of videos, I'm going to be reviewing several budget-friendly red dot sights over the next couple weeks, and you have a chance to pick up one for free. So if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel and click on this link up here, and it'll take you to all the requirements so you can have a chance to take one home. So let's go ahead and get into this. This is the Tasco red dot sight. We got a cleaning cloth. We have directions. Actually, this kind of looks like Bushnell directions. Same layout, just different name. It's not made in the USA. It's made in China. Comes with all the tools that you need for disassembly of this unit. I'll take those out. However, I'm not sure why you have these two extra screws in here and this, because you don't need that. You only need these three tools right here. A standard screwdriver, Phillips head, and this Allen wrench. But it does come with a nice rubber cover to protect the lens. Same setup as the ones before. And I'll put all the reviews of my previous red dot sights in the description below so you can take a look at those quickly. And I'm not going to disconnect it, but it comes with the Weaver rail system mount, so it can directly mount to the rail system of your pistol if you have that already. It doesn't come with a mounting plate though, so finding a plate that fits this I think is going to be difficult. So the rail system may be the best way to do it. But it does have an aluminum housing, which is nice, aircraft grade aluminum. It does come with a battery compartment here on the side, and you just take your Phillips head screwdriver, take these two screws out, and the battery comes out, and then you just push it back in. The lifetime on the battery is 5,000 hours, and it says 5,000 hours on setting number 4. It does have on and off switch, which you use these rubber up and down arrows on the side right here. It shuts off automatically after 12 hours of non-use. It does not have shake awake, and it doesn't say the size of the MOA, but if you've seen my other videos, it's probably going to be around a 4 or a 3 MOA. It's not waterproof. In order to turn this on, all you need to do is depress the up arrow here, and it should automatically come on. There it is. It has 6 brightness settings, and this one should be all the way up, so let's go down just to take a look at what they are. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, and then to go back up, you just depress the up arrow and they quickly show back up. So it's a pretty nice bright light. And to turn it off, all you do is hold down the down arrow and it shuts off. And no problem. It is only a red dot, there's no circle. The mounting rail is included. It's got a 5-year warranty. And like I said, you're gonna need a plate for this. It does have the windage and elevation adjustments here, and this one actually has a lock feature. You can see it right there on the back side. When you go to set this, you want to make sure that locked, you're going to use your Phillips head screwdriver, make sure it's all the way unlocked. And then you take your standard screwdriver here, and for elevation, you can see it's got an up and a down direction and turn it. There's no clicks though, so it's kind of You're just going to have to figure it out when you get out there. And then windage is on this side. And just turn it left and right. This one actually feels a lot more stiff than this. I'm not sure if that's going to interfere with anything. And then once you get it set, then you take your Phillips head and you turn this clockwise to lock it into place. All right, I think that's it. Let's go to the range.
All right, so today we're going to be looking at the Tasco red dot sight. I've already made some initial adjustments just so I can kind of get it close to the target. So let's fire off 3 shots and see how we do. All right, well, I can see the target and nothing hit it, but I'm hitting the silhouette. So I think I'm shooting too high, so I'm gonna dial it down. This is the one that you actually have to loosen this lock in the back first. And then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna go a full turn. It may be too much, but we'll check it out. This is actually looking pretty good, guys. I've got 2 here and 1 there, so it looks like I need to come over to the left a couple turns. I don't know, if maybe 1 turn, and then we'll do another test round. All right, so again, you gotta take the lock off, and then we're gonna come down. I'm sorry, we're gonna go over to the left. Maybe I'll do a half a turn. Oh, I'm all the way over to the left. Crap. Well, I'll adjust my sights and see if that's what I need. Yeah, so it did. That's what it was. It's too high, but I've already tapped out my tap screw to go to the left all the way, so apparently this one shoots kind of to the right all the way, which is unfortunate, but let's get these holes covered up and I'll take 1 more test run. All right, so I can't do anything about coming over to the left anymore. I'm tapped out all the way, but I did adjust it down maybe a half a turn, and that should bring it down about 1 inch or so. Let's go ahead and see if that's how it works. All right, that's much better. I actually got 5 shots in this one, I think. Wasn't counting, but I kept firing. So that's pretty neat. However, like I said, I can't go any more over, so I'm really aiming over here, which puts it about kind of center. And then I took it down from these shots up here, half a turn, put it right down in there. So I guess my overall impression of this one is it's Tasco. And if you remember from the review, it looks just like the Bushnell, like the manual. So it makes me wonder if they're kind of the same company. All right, just looking at some of my checklist items I want to talk about. Easy to zero. All of these red dot sights are not easy to zero. When you first start out, you have no idea where you're shooting. So they're all the same. You kind of have to, I'm glad I have the silhouette and the gong up there, because if it wasn't for hearing the clanging, I really wouldn't know which way to go. But once you get it to the target, then you can kind of decide what works and what doesn't work. And in this case, I knew I was shooting way too right, so I needed to go to the left, but unfortunately I maxed it all the way out and it can't go any further, which is like a deal breaker for me. You have to have adjustments left and right, and if I can't go left anymore, then it's kind of useless. Easy to use buttons, yes. Easy to change, yes. However, the extra step of using the Phillips to unlock it and then setting it and then locking it back down is kind of a hassle to do, but if it works, I understand. It would be worth it, but doesn't really seem to be working anymore. Does it hold zero? It seems to hold zero okay. You just have to shoot way off to the side, and that's the purpose of having a red dot sight. And it didn't break. There is no co-witness, and we already talked about some of the problems. So really, overall, this Tasco red dot sight, much better than the Bushnell, but I say my honest review is it's no go. I'd rather spend more money on getting something that's more accurate. All right, guys, make sure and subscribe. Boom, right there. Like this video, and we got a couple more coming to you. It's going to be fast this time, so hopefully you're ready to watch them and make a comment. Let me know too, what you think about how it's working out. Take care.